Hey there, word nerds and curious minds. You thought the last batch of languages was weird. Wait until you hear these. We're about to embark on another linguistic adventure. From languages with clicks to languages so complex they make your head spin. We're diving deep into the weird and wonderful world of communication. Get ready to have your minds blown. Let's go! First up, we're heading to southern Africa to meet the Khoisan languages. These languages, spoken by various hunter-gatherer groups, are famous for their use of click consonants. That's right, clicks. Imagine using sounds like a tisk or a pop as actual letters in your alphabet. Some Khoisan languages have over 100 distinct click sounds. These clicks aren't just random noises, they're incredibly complex and nuanced, carrying as much meaning as any other consonant or vowel. It's like having a whole extra dimension of sounds to play with. Trying to learn Khoisan. Get ready for a serious workout for your tongue. It takes incredible coordination and muscle control to master these unique sounds. Next, we're hopping over to Europe, to the Basque country, nestled between Spain and France. Here, we find Basque, a true linguistic enigma. Basque is a language isolate with no known relatives. It's like a linguistic island in a sea of Indo-European languages. Basque is a testament to the resilience and mystery of language. Hold on, because we're jetting off to Papua New Guinea, a land of incredible linguistic diversity. There, we meet the Huli people and their fascinating language. In Huli, men and women traditionally speak different dialects. This phenomenon, known as gender-based dialect, is rare, but Huli takes it to another level. While the differences aren't so extreme that men and women can't understand each other, the variations are significant, with unique words, pronunciations, and even grammatical structures. Imagine growing up in a community where the way you speak immediately signals your gender. It's a fascinating example of how language and culture intertwine. Chapter 4, Archi, the verb conjugation nightmare. Get ready for a linguistic workout as we travel to the Caucasus Mountains, home to the Archi language. Archi holds the record for one of the most complex verb systems, boasting over 1.5 million possible verb forms. Imagine trying to memorize all those conjugations, making it a true challenge for language learners. Chapter 5. Warlpiri, the language where word order doesn't matter. Next stop, the Australian outback, where we encounter Warlpiri, an Aboriginal Australian language. In Warlpiri, word order is incredibly flexible. You can mix words around, and it still makes perfect sense. It's like a linguistic free-for-all. Warlpiri uses suffixes and prefixes to indicate word relationships. Chapter 6. Ithkuil, the language of ultimate precision. Hold on to your hats, because things are about to get really meta. Enter Ithkuil, an artificial language designed for ultimate precision and efficiency. Created by linguist John Quijada, Ithkuil boasts one of the most intricate and complex grammars ever devised. It's like a language designed by mathematicians and philosophers, with 96 distinct sounds and a grammar system that can express incredibly nuanced ideas with a minimal number of words. Ithkuil is not for the faint of heart. In fact, it's so difficult that almost no one speaks it fluently, even among those who study it. Chapter 7. Kung, where exclamation marks come to life. Back to Africa we go, this time to Namibia and Botswana, home to the Kung language spoken by the San people. This language is visually striking, and you'll see why in a second. Kung is another click language, but it's unique for the way it represents those clicks in writing, with exclamation marks. Yes, you read that right. Imagine seeing words like Kung, the name of the language itself, or Omama, meaning grandmother, written with exclamation marks. It's enough to make any grammar enthusiast do a double take. These exclamation marks represent different types of clicks, adding a whole new layer of visual intrigue to the written language. Chapter 8. Yuchi, a language that knows your gender. We're heading back to the United States to explore the Yuchi language, spoken by an indigenous group primarily in Oklahoma. Yuchi has a unique grammatical feature that's deeply intertwined with the speaker's identity. In Yuchi, every single sentence must include information about the gender of the speaker. This means men and women use different verb forms, pronouns, and even certain nouns depending on their gender. Imagine a language that constantly reinforces your gender identity, right down to the most basic conversations. It's a powerful example of how language can reflect and shape our understanding of ourselves and our place in the world. Chapter 9, Kallawaya, the secret language of healing. Prepare to enter a world of secrecy and tradition as we travel to Bolivia, home to the Kallawaya language. This language is shrouded in mystery, passed down through generations of healers. Kallawaya is used exclusively in traditional medicine practices, and only initiated healers learn its secrets. It's like a linguistic code, carefully guarded to protect its knowledge. Imagine a language used only for specific cultural rituals and healing practices, its words imbued with generations of wisdom. It's a testament to the power of language to connect us to ancient traditions and beliefs. Sadly, Kallawaya is critically endangered as fewer and fewer young people are learning this ancient tongue. Chapter 10, Ainu, the isolated language of northern Japan. Our final destination takes us to the northern islands of Japan, home to the Ainu people and their unique language. Ainu stands out for its isolation. Unlike Japanese, which is part of the larger Japonic language family, Ainu has no known relatives. It's like a linguistic island in the sea of East Asian languages. This isolation makes Ainu incredibly valuable to linguists, offering a glimpse into a language family that might have existed in the region long ago. Sadly, Ainu is critically endangered, with only a handful of elderly speakers left. Efforts are underway to revive the language, but its future remains uncertain. Wow, what a journey. We've traveled from the deserts of Africa to the mountains of the Caucasus, from the Australian outback to the islands of Japan, all in pursuit of the weirdest and most unique languages our planet has to offer. The world of languages is vast and full of surprises, from secret healing tongues to languages with 1.5 million verb forms. These examples prove that there's always more to explore. Every language is a testament to the ingenuity and creativity of the human mind. Which language blew your mind the most? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more fun facts about the world's weirdest languages. Until next time, keep exploring.